Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I've got a skull that can only mean one thing. Halloween is nearly here, but if you are like me and you are looking for a quick and easy way of spooking out the kids or decorating the house, I have got the design that can go from Halloween and in a flash be transformed into something else once we get our base in. So let us just proceed. Okay, I'm using this black container because I thought that black was good for spooky times. Put that into the middle. If you wanted to, you can lift it up, but I just want it down there like so. Now, because I'm looking at the grey of the skull, I went looking for foliage and thought, aha, this dusty miller would be quite nice, or actually that's a lamb's ear. I'm going to use this into this design, and I'm just going to do a little simple ring of the foliage around the outside. I love this type of designing, I'm just saying, I love it the best. Now that is not neat and tidy. I've got more space between there, and these two are a bit closer together, but there's a little bit of space there. I don't want it to look like it's pristine. Now with that, I'm going to now add in some of the dusty miller, and I just want this to just be a little bit higher. Some can be a little bit lower, some can go over the edges like so. Oh, I don't like that bit. That bit there can go over to there, and then that bit can go around to there. Don't even need those. If you wanted to, you could put some tillandsia or some moss to hang down. It's entirely over to you, but I wanted something that was quick and easy. And as I said, I could use it for all round. Then I was looking at what kind of other foliage could I put in with this. And then I fell upon this gorgeous bay. Now, the great thing about the bay is you can put it into a design like this and it will just dry off. And as it dries off, you get all of these interesting textures where, you know, it'll just dull down. And I just quite liked it. So I'm just going to put a couple of bits of that into there, just a little bit of spikiness into here. And that bit there can go in and over to there, a little bit higher, but hey, that's okay because we don't want anything neat and tidy. And what I love about the fall is, oh, it's so relaxed and informal. So when it comes to doing designs, just do the same. Do I want to put any more into there? Oh yes, I might just put a wee bit into there. Ah, perfect. Now, the next thing I want to put into here is a few of these lovely succulents. I don't like those bits on there, so I'm going to cut those off. What I loved about this is, look, it looks like a beautiful little rose. Oh, they're my favourite. And also that colourway sort of connects everything together and brings it back into the skull. Now, it doesn't come with a very long stem. Unfortunately, it doesn't. But what you can do is just use a satay stick to extend that a little bit higher. That's not doing it for me, so I'll take that off. Just be very careful when you shove this into here that it doesn't go all the way through and you cut yourself. Now that can just go into there, and I'm just going to do little clustered groups of these because I do like them. And the other thing is, succulents just retain the moisture, and it's one of those little flowers, those little forms that just keeps going and going and going because it doesn't need much water. So I've got a little group there. I'm going to do the same over to there, but I'll keep that, oh no, too high. Now, I don't want it to be sticking up because I don't want to see that stick, but what I do want is to have these at different heights. Now, when you get into this lot here, that was hanging over the pot. See that little bit there? Just take that right back and up into there because it's never going to sit properly. And then, whoop, get the sharp bit, insert the sharp bit. See, sometimes they just go in really easily and other times they do not. Okay, so I've got two over there. I'm just going to bring that little one into there, and there's a nice, I see all these bits here, and they will grow from that little wee petal on the side there. Just put it into a little bit of sand, cut that off, take that up and into there. This is a little bit smaller. Where was I? I was over here. So that can just, oh, look at that, yum. Now you could put the rest in if you wanted to, but when I was putting this design together, I knew that I knew where that voodoo succulent was, and it wasn't until I was rough with myself and I had to go and visit my osteopath yesterday that I saw them growing outside at his place, and I thought, oh, perfect, because I've got this black container, but I didn't have anything else that had a bit of depth into it. And I just love that form there, and it's got a lovely luster to it that connects back into the container. Okay, so I've got one over there. I'm going to bring this down and into there. And I've got some that have got longer stems. So I'm going to bring that down and into there. Oh, look, it looks like the skeleton has now got here. It's beautiful. So we're just rimming those around, and they're so gorgeous I can't not use those. So I'm going to just bring that down into there, just like so. Look at that. Oh, it's gorgeous. And you know, about now what I'm really loving is you can't see the skeleton or the skull, which I didn't really like. So there we have all set. Actually, you could lift that up, but I'm not going to do that. So here we have a nice design for Halloween. This is what I think is clever designing. Take the skull out once the day is over or the night has passed, and then put in a beautiful, beautiful flowering plant, and now you have a design that can just keep going and going. And because I can, and because I've got a little space in just around into here, I am going to take that up and put that up into the, oh, look at that, that is just perfect. This is true designing, especially if you're a busy person and you haven't got time for fussing around. But I really like that. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed sharing it with you. Happy Halloween, and I will see you all again another day.